Welcome Aquarius to your weekly reading. This is for the 17th to the 24th of February. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aquarius, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at the area you should focus on. Thirdly, we will look at your possible challenges, if any. We will then look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aquarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Two of Pentacles, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. And I will just get your clarifier. So we want to see now what Two of Pentacles is all about for Aquarius, please. The Hermit. Aquarius, what I'm seeing for you at the beginning of the week is that you either have to make a choice or a very big decision right now. And this could be something that is going to impact your life quite considerably. Because I see for many of my Aquarians, you might have gone into the hermit mode, really trying to find insight as to the best way forward. And you don't want to make a mistake. And you don't want to make a rash decision. So you've pulled back and you're sitting with it. And you might be praying on it or meditating on it. You could be writing down possible solutions, pros and cons, really doing the deep work so that whatever this is for you, Aquarius, you make the right decision. And as you can imagine, my dear Aquarians, it's going to be so different for everybody. It could be deciding to stay in a job or leave a job. It could be deciding to start dating again, or do you want to remain single a little bit longer? You're not quite ready to get out there. It could have something to do with moving or relocating, or starting your own business, or taking your business in a new direction. Please take it where it resonates. But let's continue, as I'm sure we'll get deeper insight as we move along. Let us see now what High Priestess is all about for you, that is sitting in the area you should focus on. So we want to see now what the High Priestess is all about for Aquarius, please. King of Wands. Aquarius, you are coming through this week as King of Wands. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine. It is the energy of King of Wands I am speaking about. Now, as you can see, our King of Wands is looking on at our Hermit energy. And this tells me that this week, my dear Aquarians, you are going to see the light. Whatever direction that lantern is pointing you in, you're going to see your way forward. So it doesn't matter how many weeks, months, or even years, my dear Aquarians, you might have been in the dark about a certain decision you want to make. This week, as you work with King of Wands energy, which is a very dynamic, innovative energy, thinking outside the box, what you're going to find all of a sudden, ideas, solutions, plans are going to come at you almost out of nowhere. But it's not out of nowhere. Not with High Priestess sitting above you. Aquarius, you are highly connected to Spirit, whether you are aware of it or not. And this week, if you can work with this energy of High Priestess, which is trusting your intuition, working and co-creating with Spirit through prayer, meditation, visualizations, really bringing Spirit into the equation, I feel that this energy is only going to empower you even further, and that light is going to shine brighter than it ever has before. I feel for many of my Aquarians, this energy of not knowing what to do. Should I, shouldn't I, couldn't I? This ends this week because, my dear Aquarians, you have this open portal and Spirit is going to be sending you so many signs and messages. You need to be aware. You need to be present. That is why I am recommending prayer, visualizations, and meditations. You want to really engulf this beautiful energy that is coming through and maximize it now, my Aquarians, and see where it takes you, because I feel this is going to be such an enlightening week for you. Now let us see what the devil is all about for you that is sitting in your possible challenges. So we want to see now what the devil is for Aquarius, please. The Ace of Wands. Aquarius, I think you are in for quite an exceptional week. This devil energy is letting me know how many of my Aquarians have been feeling, and this is why you went into the Hermit energy. And of course, the devil energy is going to come through very differently for everybody. But it has you feeling stuck and chained. You just could not see your way out of a certain situation or a certain relationship. And you felt that you were stuck and you had no choices or options. You were chained in this environment. This week, we have the hand of God coming in with the Ace of Wands, the wand of enlightenment, the wand of possibility, very connected to our High Priestess energy. As I mentioned, my dear Aquarians, you are going to see things you never saw before. That star in that lantern is about to shine so bright for you. It's almost as though you've been in the dark and somebody has just switched on the light, and everything now looks so clear. You know exactly what to do, where to go. You know what to say and how to release yourself out of this devil energy. So, my dear Aquarians, I do not see any big challenges coming through for you. As a matter of fact, I see a lot of light, hope, and inspiration coming through in an area that has been challenging for you. So, for example, my dear Aquarians, if the devil energy for you is the energy of working in a toxic environment, and your boss is a micromanager, and no matter what you do or say, it's never good enough, and they are continuously picking apart your work, and after a while, your confidence starts to erode, and you start to feel like, you know what, I better stick in this job. I'm not good at what I do. I'll never find another job. This is our devil energy. But this week, as you now encompass the King of Wands energy, and we see the King of Wands holding that wand we saw coming through over here, you accept this wand now, this wand of light, where you're going to now see how you can release yourself out of this energy. All of a sudden, one day, you will come into work this week and everything will look different. You will see your boss for exactly who they are, an insecure, mean bully. And you're going to think to yourself, oh my gosh, I am playing it small and I'm being afraid because of this person? Oh no, King of Wands does not play it small for anybody, and so you will find a way to release yourself out of this energy and into the light. Now that was a very simple example, but this is the week, my dear Aquarians. There is a wonderful light that is going to shine upon a certain area that has been dark for you, and you're going to see your way forward. Now let us see what the Magician is all about, that is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what the Magician is for Aquarius, please. The Empress. What a wonderful message coming through. My dear Aquarians, Spirit is coming through and letting you know that this week there is a manifestation taking place. This is why I have asked you to work with Spirit, because what you have put up into the spiritual realm, your prayers, your meditations, your visualizations, everything that comes from deep within you, now there is great possibility you are going to see something actual manifest on the physical realm. And this manifestation is taking you right out of this energy into the energy of the Empress. Now, my dear Aquarians, we all strive to be in the energy of the Empress. The Empress depicts for us abundance and prosperity, being in a place where we are able to initiate, create, and bring about what we want to see in our lives, being in a place where we feel good, look good, and we are able to be our true, authentic selves. So Aquarius, Spirit tells us so beautifully that this week a manifestation is taking you to a place you have dreamt and wished for. Now let us move on and see what Five of Pentacles is all about, that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. So we want to see now what Five of Pentacles is for Aquarius, please. The Six of Cups. Aquarius, you have such a lovely message coming through at the end of the week. Five of Pentacles is very connected to our devil energy, the energy of really feeling out there on your own, having to battle and struggle through whatever this devil energy represents to you. And I feel for many of my Aquarians, you might have been feeling incredibly alone and isolated, as we saw with our hermit energy, as you try to figure out, how am I going to do this? What's the best way forward? And perhaps this was something you had to go through on your own so that you could learn, my dear Aquarius, what you were made of. Six of Cups tells me that by the end of the week, my dear Aquarians, you're going to find yourself in much more harmonious environments, whether this is with your family, with your friends, with the people you work with your community. There's just going to be a much gentler energy around you, and people are going to respond to you, my dear Aquarians, in a way that they haven't for the longest time. So where before you felt very unseen and unappreciated, now I think you're going to find that people are going to go out of their way to help you, to assist you, to come up with ideas and recommendations for you. And all in all, I just see a wonderful improvement in the relationships around you. So this is going to be quite a week for you, Aquarius. Let's move on and get a message from your guides for the week. So we just want to see now what Aquarius's guides would like to share with them, please. Unconditional love, Divine Mother, number 1. Aquarius, the number 1 is your lucky number this week. Any combination or variation of the number 1, please consider very auspicious. And you have a very beautiful message. This unconditional love message is Divine Mother coming through and just letting you know, my dear Aquarians, even when you go through your hardest and darkest times, you are never alone. Divine Mother's hands are wrapped around you, loving you and protecting you. And sometimes we just have to move through harder periods of our lives to get to where we're meant to be going. Divine Mother wants you to know that they are always there for you. All you need to do is just ask for whatever you need. So, that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.